looks can be deceiving in Lil Gator Game. This cutesy indie adventure title from Mega Wobble is leaving Game Pass at the end of the month, and so I decided to, finish it up. You play as Lil Gator, though I named him Link, and you'll see why in a sec. He wants to do this adventure with his big sis, who is in college and doesn't have time for him anymore, but he wants to put together this big game like they used to have. Lil Gator's friends help out, creating monsters for him to fight. And much of the game has you winning the affection of new friends so that you can build an elaborate fortress town to impress your sister, in hopes to pry her away from her busy adult work. Now, from a technical aspect, the graphics are, got that very Unity look about them. But hey, it doesn't crash. So I guess I'm thankful that my Xbox Series X can actually handle this. And in true indie fashion, you do have a lot of dialogue to read, but the efforts at comedy are not so bad. There's a few game references here and there, but this title does instill some good values for the younger players, teaching about friendship, while older players are going to be grasping changes and probably seeing reflection of their childhood in this adventure. Now look, there is a combat system, or lack thereof. Everything is stationary. There is no difficulty curve. It's an open world, just a big island full of destructible items and friends to make. There is the occasional challenge course, be it navigating hillside on a sled, or hunting for ninja foes and eliminating them before the timer runs out. Now, it'd seem that the daunting task would be finding all of these monsters and defeating them, but Lil Gator Game does a lot in post-game cleanup. You actually get text messages pinging the items you've missed, a system that should be mandatory in AAA games with item hunts. Lil Gator Game has some of these adventure elements in what is really a story-rich that had me pretty choked up at times. I mean, there's not anything dire occurring here, but it just makes you think about growing up and that sad feeling of being the last kid left. Now, you may fret over the lack of a map system early. I felt the same way, but as the game progresses, you begin to find that you didn't really need it. You were able to climb high enough and start to actually recognize the landscape. And you can knock Lil Gator Game out in about 7 hours without any kind of guide. Don't go in expecting a challenge, but maybe bring the tissues. I give Lil Gator Game an 8.0 out of 10.
Hey, it's Vaughn's mom again, and I just want to remind you that for at least the moment, the like button is free, but don't put it past YouTube to charge money for it someday.